My beloved, listen to me. Others may hear this, but right now it's just you and me. Heaven has paused to meet you where you are, to lean close, to put my hand upon the weight you've carried and say, this is your turning point tonight. Do not treat this as ordinary. This is not another scroll, another sound, another passing word. This is the hinge of a door that has stayed stuck for too long, and I have come to open it. You have stood at this crossroads before. You felt the pull to change, to tell the truth, to step into light, and then you stepped back because it felt safer to manage what you hid than to expose it. I watched you try to pray through it, distract through it, work through it, outsmart it. I saw you get busy to feel clean, get quiet to feel strong, get loud to feel brave, and then it pulled you back. It always pulls you back when it stays hidden. I am not shaming you. I am rescuing you. I am putting words to the ache behind your ribcage, the tightness in your chest, the fog that will not lift. My child, your peace is not broken, it is blocked. The block has a name, and tonight I am gently but firmly asking you to bring it into my light. Don't scroll away. Don't harden your heart. Don't delay one more night. Don't say later when I am saying now. Don't tell yourself you can carry it a little longer when I am here to lift it. I will not embarrass you. I will not abandon you. I will not break you. I will break the thing that has been breaking you. This is a decisive moment, holy and time-sensitive. I have orchestrated this exact window at this exact hour because I know how weary your feet have become from circling the same mountain. I know the private vows you made to do better and the quiet tears that followed when you did not. I am not calling you to try harder. I am calling you to come closer. Take my hand again. Trust me one more time. This is your final call in this cycle, not because my love runs out, but because your new season is waiting and I will not let you miss it. Hear me. What is hidden grows stronger in the dark, but it dies in the light. Bring it, name it, hold it up before me without excuses. Tonight begins with confrontation, truth in your mouth and humility in your heart. Then confession, no spin, no blame, just you and me and the truth. Then cleansing, I wash, I lift, I cut away the cords that kept you bound. Then clarity, the fog clears, the voice of shame quiets, the path appears. And then a new chapter opens, not tomorrow in theory, but tonight with a decision made in the dark, carried into my light. You've waited long enough. You've bargained long enough. You've patched leaks in a dam that was never meant to hold. I know the fear of losing control. I know the fear of being known, but hear me. You are safest in the light with me. I am your shelter, not your accuser. I am your father, not your warden. I am the author of your story, and I am ready to turn the page with you, not backward, forward. Feel my nearness now. Breathe. Let your shoulders drop. Let your defenses soften. Let your yes rise. Angels stand ready as witnesses, not to your failure, but to your freedom. All of heaven leans in. I am here. Tonight is not ordinary. This is your turning point. Step out of the shadows and into my hands. Say yes, and we will begin. My child, now let me place a gentle but unwavering finger on the one thing you keep covering. You know the one. You tuck it just beneath the surface where smiles and small talk can float above it. You rename it to make it feel smaller. You stack reasons around it like sandbags after a storm. It may be a secret compromise you've permitted just this once, 100 times. It may be a repeated habit you visit when no one is watching because it promises quick relief. It may be a hidden relationship that feeds your loneliness while starving your integrity. It may be a private addiction that began as curiosity and now calls your name like a clock striking the same hour. It may be a concealed lie you told to avoid conflict that now requires more lies to survive. It may be an unconfessed bitterness you have baptized as boundaries, when it is actually a grudge you have sworn to keep warm. Whatever it is, it's the thing you refuse to bring fully into my light. I saw when it began. I was there in the moment the small seed dropped into the soil of your heart. I heard the first justification you whispered to yourself. I watched you say never again with trembling sincerity, and I watched the next time arrive, wearing a different coat but the same face. I know the shame that followed and the numbness that settled in when shame felt too loud to feel. I know the nights you negotiated with your conscience and the mornings you tried to outrun the mirror. Others may not know this part of your story, but I do, and I am not repulsed by you. I am moved to rescue you. Hear me. What remains hidden gains influence. Darkness is where the enemy rents space. Secrecy becomes his shelter. In the shadow, small choices grow sturdy roots. In the shadow, appetites learn your rhythms and meet you at your weakest hour. In the shadow, you start arranging your life to accommodate a visitor that never intends to leave. But what is named loses power. What is dragged into light starts to starve. When you put truth in your mouth, you puncture the vacuum where this thing has been expanding. When you bring it to me without spin, you break its agreement to sit on the throne of your inner world. You have called it manageable, and yet look at its fruit. Anxiety that hums under your skin like electricity, even on quiet days. Double-mindedness that splits your focus, one eye on me, one eye guarding the door of your secret. Numb worship where your lips move but your heart feels half present because you're measuring every song against what you refuse to surrender. Shortened patience with those you love because concealment is exhausting and irritation is the leak that gives you away. A fractured identity. Part of you knows you are my beloved, and another part rehearses the role of pretender. Fear of being exposed that makes you choreograph conversations, edit your testimonies, avoid certain eyes, and keep your phone face down as if light itself might betray you. This is not random. This is the tax hiddenness charges quietly, daily, without receipt. I am telling you this not to condemn you, but to protect you. Conviction is my hand on your shoulder, pulling you back from traffic. Conviction is the rescue boat, not the storm. I do not expose you to humiliate you. I expose what is harming you so that I can cover you rightly. I do not shout your struggle to the crowd. I whisper your name and call you home. I am for you. I am fighting for your peace. I am the safest place to be fully known. Why does this one thing keep stealing your peace? Because peace requires alignment. Peace is the fruit of a heart gathered into one true yes. When you clutch a private no to me in one hand and raise the other hand in worship, your insides pull against themselves. Your soul becomes a tug-of-war rope fraying under constant tension. You cannot rest while you are guarding a door. You cannot breathe deeply while you are monitoring a secret. Vigilance is expensive. It drains joy, drip by drip, then asks you to pay again tomorrow. Every time you tell yourself a softer version of the truth, your nervous system learns to live in reaction, not rest. Every time you choose the compromise, you train your heart to believe it is stronger than your will and bigger than my grace. That is a lie, but lies become loud when they are repeated in the dark. You have said, it's not that big, but scale is deceitful. Direction is what matters. A seed looks small until you find yourself building your life around its branches. You have said, I can stop when I want, and yet your calendar seems to bend around it. Your moods spike and collapse around it. Your prayers tiptoe around it. You have said, at least I'm not like, and used someone else's visible failure as permission to keep a private one. My child, comparison is not a covering. It is a blindfold. I am not comparing you. I am calling you. Listen for my voice within you right now. Name it. Don't dress it up. Don't blame the season, the pressure, the wound, the person who wronged you. I saw the wound. I hold the story. But the story does not excuse the compromise. It explains the ache I came to heal. When you name it with me, its chains loosen. When you say the thing you fear out loud in my presence, shame loses its microphone. When you bring it to me, you deprive the enemy of his borrowed shelter. You do not need to perform for me to receive this rescue. You do not need to punish yourself to qualify for peace. I am here to lift, to cleanse, to realign. Let your heart stop bracing for impact. This is not a hammer. This is a key. This is the door out of the room that keeps getting smaller. I am placing courage in your chest even now. Feel me steadying your hands. I am not asking you to be strong enough. I am asking you to be honest enough. Honesty is how the light enters. Honesty is how peace returns. And as you step into it with me, you will find that what felt like losing control is actually the beginning of being carried. My child, you have been so brave to name it. Now listen, I am not asking you to become a better manager of pain. I am calling you to let me heal the root that feeds it. You have tried to live tidier. You have tried productivity like a broom sweeping the same corner every day. You have tried isolation, thinking distance would starve it. You have tried entertainment to distract it. You have tried religious performance, longer prayers, longer playlists, longer fasts driven by fear, not love, to outpace it. And yet the ache persists because the root has not been surrendered. Bandages can be changed daily and still never close a wound that needs stitches. I am the one who heals, and I am placing my hand on the place beneath the surface where this pattern has been quietly fed. I see the vows you made in pain. I will never be weak again. I will never need anyone again. I will control everything so I can never be hurt again. These vows felt like protection. They became a prison. I see the words that lodged like splinters, rejection that told you you were unwanted, shame that told you you were dirty, comparison that told you you were behind, pressure that told you you were only as good as your last success. I see the trauma that blindsided you, the stress that never gave you a day off, the loneliness that visited like a cold room at night. I see the insecurity that whispered, "You are not enough," and the craving for comfort at any cost that answered, "Then give me something fast, give me something numbing, give me something now." Hear me. I know you did not choose the wound, but you have been choosing the bandage that keeps you bleeding. I am not accusing you, I am awakening you. Coping is not the same as healing. Coping rearranges furniture in a burning house. Healing turns off the gas and quenches the flame. Coping paints the wall. Healing repairs the cracked foundation. Coping sedates. Healing restores. You do not need a harsher routine for your symptoms. You need a surrendered heart at the source. Let me name the roots with you so they lose their camouflage. Loneliness that convinced you to accept counterfeits. Rejection that taught you to perform for love and hide when you failed. Unhealed wounds that trained your body to brace for impact, even in safe rooms. Stress that ran your nervous system like an alarm, so you reached for fast relief. Fear that set timelines and panicked when I did not move on your schedule. Control that masqueraded as wisdom but kept me at arm's length. Trauma that made your soul flinch and your sleep shallow. Insecurity that measured you against moving targets. A craving for comfort that promised ease while emptying your peace. These are roots. These do not make you unlovable. They make you in need of my touch. And I am here. I am not calling you to be harsher with yourself. I am calling you to be truer with me. Surrender is not punishment. It is permission for me to do what only I can do. I am the surgeon who cuts to heal, not to harm. I am the shepherd who leads you through the valley, not abandons you in it. When I say, "Bring me the root," I am not asking you to relive every pain. I am asking you to stop defending the agreements you made to survive without me. Release the vow to control. Release the script that says, I only matter when I perform. Release the story that says, comfort must be quick, even if it costs my clarity. Put them in my hands. Let them leave your grip. My beloved, you are not your secret. You are not your pattern. You are not the worst day you fell or the 1,000 quiet days you hid. You are my child, chosen, valuable, designed with intention. Nothing about you is accidental. Your worth is not rented from people or anchored to your performance. I wrote your name before shame ever learned to speak it. I chose you before fear ever tried to shrink you. I designed you with strength and gentleness, with purpose and tenderness. Hear me again. You are mine. Let me rename you inside where you have rehearsed, broken, dirty, weak, and hopeless. I call you clean. I call you beloved. I call you steady. I call you free. As you bring the root into my light, an exchange begins. Shame gives way to peace, not a thin quiet, but a deep, breathing stillness that settles your chest. Confusion gives way to clarity. The fog that made decisions feel slippery will lift, and your mind will stop arguing with itself. Bondage gives way to freedom. The compulsion that felt inevitable will lose its authority, and your will, aligned with mine, will grow strong again. Where you have lived braced, you will breathe. Where you have lived guarded, you will rest. Where you have lived double-minded, you will become single in your yes. Do not say, I just need a better plan. Plans are good, but plans without surrender become new costumes for old roots. Do not say, I just need to try harder. Try has worn you out. Trust will carry you. Do not say, it's not the right time. This is why heaven paused. This is the moment, right here, right now. Give me not only the fruit you dislike, but the soil that grows it. Hand me the loneliness by inviting my presence to fill the room you've been filling with substitutes. Hand me the rejection by letting my voice become louder than the one that wounded you. Hand me the fear by letting me hold the outcomes you clench at night. Hand me the control by choosing obedience over guarantees. I will not leave you in the surgery room alone. I am already in the room. I am already steadying your breathing. I am already speaking peace over the places that tremble. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for permission. Say yes. Let your yes be honest and full. Tonight we move from managing symptoms to surrendering the root. And as you do, I will begin a healing that does not fade with the morning. My child, listen to me with your whole heart. You cannot carry this and step fully into what I prepared. Not both, not anymore. You have tried to walk forward with one hand lifted to me and the other hand shielding the secret, and your soul has been split down the middle. That split is why you are tired in ways sleep cannot fix. That split is why peace has felt like a visitor, not a home. I am not scolding you, I am saving you. Heaven has paused to intercept a quiet drift that would become a storm. This is my hand on your shoulder as you near a cliff. This is my voice at the crossroads. Do not take the path that keeps you hiding. If you keep it hidden, it will keep shaping your choices and shrinking your future. Hear that without defense. Hiddenness is not passive. It is a sculptor shaping your days when you are not looking. It bends your calendar around itself. It edits your words mid-sentence. It pulls the emergency brake on holy momentum. You begin making decisions not from vision but from avoidance. What will keep the secret safest, not what will make your spirit truest. And slowly your world narrows. Options appear fewer, colors dim, risks feel impossible, and you call it wisdom when it is actually fear wearing a stolen name. This is what it does to your discernment. It distorts the compass. When the secret has to be protected, you read signs through fog. You ask me for clarity, but the hidden agreement whispers counter-instructions. You second-guess green lights I am giving you, because obedience would require exposure. You follow decoys I never sent, because they let you keep both me and the shadow. You call near misses closed doors, when in truth they were misread because your heart was multitasking, reaching for me while guarding a gate. In this place, even good counsel sounds threatening if it touches the hiding place. You find yourself suspicious of help and attracted to echoes that approve your secrecy. This is how delays multiply. This is how you settle for almost free, almost honest, almost peaceful, while the real door I opened waits for a whole yes. This is what it does to your inner life. It turns worship into work. You lift your voice, but another voice inside keeps score. You try to rest, but your mind rehearses contingencies, tracking who knows what, where the loose threads are, how to appear intact. Prayer becomes circular, repent, promise, relapse, numb, repeat, and shame stitches the loop tighter. Joy feels thin because vigilance is expensive. You check your phone face down. You smile with your eyes half-guarded. You serve, but you avoid rooms where the light is bright. You sense my nearness, but instead of running into it, you pace at the edge because nearness means knowing, and knowing threatens the agreement you made to keep the secret safe. This is why you feel dry, not because I withdrew, but because you built a small cup with a crack and tried to carry a river in it. This is what it does to your relationships. Secrecy isolates you even in crowded rooms. Love becomes performance, doing to prove, not being to belong. You curate a version of yourself and send it into conversations like a representative. You give others pieces they can applaud and hide parts you fear they cannot hold. And then you call partial acceptance safety while your heart starves for true intimacy. You begin to resent those who love you because their closeness threatens exposure. You pick at their flaws to justify distance. You mistake control for care and end up smothering or withdrawing. Bit by bit, trust erodes. Walls that once felt protective become prisons. People sense you are not fully with them, and it confuses them. Meanwhile, you carry secret loneliness that hardens into cynicism. No one really knows me. My child, how can they, if you are only letting them meet your mask? This is what it does to your future. It negotiates my best down to what is convenient. You say yes to smaller callings because bigger ones require wholeness. You turn down rooms I opened because accountability would live there. You date what soothes the ache, not what honors your destiny. And months become years as almost partners hold space where covenant should be. You accept opportunities that do not fit because the right one would cost the secret its hiding place. Hiddenness writes over your destiny with pencil marks that say later until later becomes never in slow motion. Not a thunderclap, a drip, a gradual settling into a life you never chose on purpose, engineered by avoidance. I will not lie to you. Time is not neutral in this battle. Every day of secrecy teaches your nervous system a liturgy of fear. Every week you protect it, it grows smarter at protecting itself. The cost compounds like interest on a debt you didn't mean to open. And still, hear my heart. I am not here to take something good from you. I am here to save you from what is taking you. I am not asking you to hand me joy. I am asking you to hand me the thief that dresses like it. I am not closing your life. I am opening the future your secret keeps postponing. I am the surgeon removing the infection so the body can heal. I am the shepherd pulling you back from the edge others don't see. I am the father turning on the light in a dark room, not to shame you, but to show you where the trap is so you stop stubbing the same toe every night. You have prayed, lead me into my new season, and I am answering. The doorway is light. The toll is truth, not punishment, permission for me to accelerate what has been delayed. When you keep it hidden, every choice must serve two masters, calling and concealment, and that double service will break you. When you bring it into my light, the tug-of-war ends. Your yes becomes single, your peace stabilizes, your discernment sharpens, your relationships deepen. Doors that looked far will swing near because there will be nothing left to protect but the purity of my will. Do not say, I can carry this a little longer. A little longer becomes another year, and another year becomes a story you tell with regret. Do not say, no one is being hurt. You are. Your future is. Your joy is. Your intimacy with me is paying the bill. Do not say, I'll fix it quietly later. Later is the favorite word of the thing that is stealing from you. My beloved, I am here now. Others might hear this message, but right now it's just you and me. I know exactly where you sit. I know the browser you keep open, the number you keep unblocked, the lie you keep rehearsed. I am not moving away from you. I am moving toward you with rescue in my hands. This is your final call in this cycle, because I love you too much to watch you choose smallness when I built you for wide fields. Take my hand. Don't walk away. Don't close your heart. Say yes to the light. Let me break what has been breaking you. I will lift the weight you've normalized. I will restore the tenderness you buried. I will reawaken the courage you thought you lost. And as you step out, watch how quickly the fog thins. Watch how quickly peace settles. Watch how the future, your future with me, stretches open again, bright, steady, and true. My child, bring it to me tonight. Not tomorrow, not after one more anything. Before you sleep, before another notification blinks, before you talk yourself into delay again. Come close and speak it plainly to me. Others may hear these words, but right now it is just you and me. This is the first door. Confession without excuses. The light you are asking for is not far. It is on the other side of your honesty spoken out loud. Hear me. Confession is not self-hatred. It is agreement with truth. Confession is not vague apology. It is naming. Confession is not groveling. It is returning. Put truth in your mouth and the darkness loses its lease. Say what it is. Call it by its right name. Name the lie you believed that made room for it. Renounce the agreement you made with it. Do not dress it in softer language to make it feel acceptable. Do not add but or if or because to cushion your pride. I already know. I am not shocked. I am not leaving. I am here to cleanse, to restore, and to lead you forward. I want you to do this tangibly. Go somewhere private, your room, your car, the shower, the quiet corner where your heart gets honest. Sit or stand with me. Open your hands. Breathe slowly. Feel your shoulders lower. Let your jaw unclench. Put both feet on the ground like you are choosing solidness, then speak out loud. Even if it is a whisper, let your ears hear your own yes to truth. Your mouth is a key. Your voice unlocks what shame tried to bolt shut. Say, Father, I agree with your truth. I name what I have hidden. Then name it. No code words, no half-truths. Name the behavior, name the pattern, name the secret. Then say, I believed the lie that this would comfort me, protect me, prove me, or make me feel enough. I renounce that lie. I break agreement with secrecy. I break agreement with shame. I bring this into your light. As you speak, imagine your hands no longer clutching but releasing. Lay it at my feet. I am not turning away. I am reaching to take the weight. This is the exchange. You release, and I receive. You confess, and I cleanse. You surrender, and I secure. Feel the transfer. Let the weight you have carried on your chest slide into my hands. Breathe again. Slowly in, slowly out. With every exhale, say, I let it go. With every inhale, say, I receive your peace. This is not theatrics. This is alignment. Your body knows how to hold fear. Teach it how to release in my presence. Do not apologize for what you think I need to hear. Agree with what I know is true. Say, I sinned, I compromised, I hid. Then say, I am yours. I choose your way. If tears come, let them. They are not proof of failure. They are the river washing the dust of hiding off your face. If you feel numb, keep speaking. Numbness will thaw in light that stays. If your mind tries to argue, simplify. Return to agreement. You are right, and I am yours. Simplicity is power here. Complication is the language of delay. I will meet you in this honesty with immediate mercy. As truth enters, heaviness will begin to lift. It may not be a drum beat, it may be a quiet unhooking, but you will feel something shift. The hum of anxiety that has lived under your skin like electricity will begin to quiet. The pressure behind your eyes will soften. The restlessness in your chest will loosen. My peace does not wait for you to become perfect. My peace comes where honesty lives. Tonight, in this room, in this car, in this breath, I am pouring peace into the space secrecy occupied. You will sleep differently when you are not guarding a door. You will wake clearer because your mind will not be running interference around a secret. I am not promising you will never feel tugged again. I am promising your yes to light will break the momentum of darkness and begin a new rhythm inside you. If you are tempted to explain yourself to me, stop. I know the story. I saw the wound. I heard the words that cut. I watched the night you felt alone. I am not here to argue over chapters. I am here to write the next one with you. Excuses do not heal. Truth does. But I was tired. But they hurt me. But I didn't know what else to do. My beloved, I know. Let me hold those reasons separately. Do not use them as shields to keep the wound uncleaned. When you remove the but, your confession becomes a bridge instead of a circle. Make room for replacement as you confess. Do not only empty, receive. After you name the compromise, ask me to fill the space it occupied. Say, I receive your cleansing, wash me. Say, I receive your truth about me. I am your beloved child, clean, chosen, steady, and free. Say, I place my desire for comfort in your hands. Be my comfort. Say, I place my need for control in your hands. Be my security. This is not pretending. This is replanting. I am not interested in leaving you vacant. I am committed to making you whole. If shame tries to step in with, you always fail, answer it with what I say. I am with you. If fear says, what if you do this again? Answer with me. Today we walk in light, and I will show you the next step. If pride whispers, keep a little to yourself. Answer with me. Half light is still shadow. I choose full light. Your agreement with my words is stronger than the scripts you have rehearsed. Let your mouth practice freedom until your heart recognizes its own voice again. Bring it to me tonight. Not performative tears, not self-punishment, not promises you cannot keep. Just the truth and your yes. I will not humiliate you. I will not parade your confession before others. I will not leverage it to control you. I will cover you rightly and lead you wisely. This is your final call in this cycle, because I love you and because your new season has been standing at the threshold, waiting on this moment. Take my hand, speak plainly, open your hands, breathe, lay it down. Let the weight transfer, feel peace begin to settle. This is the first door, and you are walking through it with me now. My child, hear me. The light is not only prayer. I meet you in secret places, yes, but I do not intend for you to fight alone. I am the one who heard your confession. I am also the one who will send you help in human form. I pour my light through people, wise counsel, steady friends, shepherding hearts, so the freedom I begin in the quiet is guarded in the daylight. Others might hear these words, but right now it's just you and me. You have opened your hands to me. Now open your life to one safe person. This is how we secure the ground you just gained. This is how relapse loses its favorite hiding place. You have tried to keep this battle private, and I saw your effort. But secrecy grows back where it is not interrupted. Shame thrives where no one looks you in the eyes and says, "You are not your worst day." Patterns repeat where there is no loving question to stop the loop. You have promised me in the night and felt strong until the afternoon fog returned. You have repented and then felt pulled back by a current you didn't see. It is not because I was absent. It is because isolation is the greenhouse where the old grows fast. I designed you for a body, not a bunker. I set you in a family, not a fortress. Break isolation with one safe person and watch how quickly the undertow weakens. Not everyone, not the internet, not the loudest friend. One safe person. Ask me to highlight them, and I will. Here is what safe means for this season. Spiritually mature, not easily flattered, not easily manipulated, discreet and trusted, someone who keeps confidence and does not feed on drama, compassionate with strong backbone, tender with your heart, and truthful with your habits, someone who loves me more than your approval, who will not soften truth to keep you comfortable, and who will not weaponize your vulnerability. Someone consistent, reachable, and committed to your restoration, not just impressed by your gifting, not entangled in the same compromise, not codependent with your emotions, not charmed by your excuses. A person who knows how to pray, how to listen, how to ask clear questions, and how to stay present when tears or silence try to end the conversation too soon. Where might you find them? A pastor or elder whose life bears fruit more than flair. A mentor who has walked out of their own darkness and carries a steady lamp. A counselor who honors me and understands the soul. A leader of a support group who knows the terrain and the tools. A friend whose track record in your life has been truth and tenderness over time. If you do not know who to choose, ask me and wait a moment. I will bring a name to your mind, a face to your memory, a nudge toward a group, a door that opens at just the right time, and I will confirm by peace and by alignment with what I already spoke. Restoration, not secrecy. Truth, not spectacle. Do not pick the friend who always co-signs your compromise. Do not pick the person you are secretly trying to impress. Pick the one who makes you braver and truer. When you reach out, keep it simple and strong. Use your voice, use your phone, use your feet. Say, "I need help. I've been hiding something and I don't want to hide anymore. I want to walk in the light. Will you pray with me and check on me?" You can text, "Can we talk today? I need a safe conversation." You can sit down and say, "I've confessed this to God, and now I am bringing it into the light with you. Here is what it is. Here is where I get pulled. I want freedom more than I want to look fine. Will you walk with me?" You can write, "I don't need a fixer. I need a friend who will tell me the truth, keep my confidence, and ask me real questions. Are you willing?" Keep it specific, not theatrical. Name the pattern briefly. Ask clearly for prayer and accountability. Ask them to check on you at set times. Ask them to ask you direct questions. Courage sounds like simple sentences. Let your yes be heard. Why is this necessary? Because secrecy returns to rooms with no witnesses. Because the first hours after confession are often the quietest and the most contested. Because your nervous system has learned the path to the old doorway, and another person's presence will reroute your steps. Accountability creates honest interruption. Someone who texts when triggers are loud. Someone who calls when you send the word light. Someone who looks at you and asks, "How is your heart? Were you honest today? Where were you tempted? What did you do with it?" Accountability introduces delay into impulse, clarity into confusion, and companionship into the moments you used to white-knuckle alone. Grace plus structure becomes freedom that lasts. I know you fear judgment. You hear old voices. If they knew, they would leave. My child, the right person will not stone you. They will strengthen you. The right voice will sound like mine, firm and kind, clear and hopeful, protective and wise. I will guide you to them. I will go ahead of this conversation and soften the ground. And if you stumble into an unsafe listener, I will shield your steps and redirect you quickly. Do not let the fear of a possible misstep keep you in a certain prison. You have survived far worse than an awkward moment of honesty. I am not exposing you to embarrass you. I am positioning you to be held rightly. Here is how to begin. Choose a time in the next day when you can speak without rushing. Choose a place with a door and a chair and enough light to see each other's eyes. Turn off notifications. Bring your confession, not your performance. Ask for 3 things: prayer, check-ins, and partnership in practical steps. Agree on specific check-in times, mornings and evenings for a while. Agree on what questions they will ask you. Agree on a simple signal you can send when you feel pulled. Light, pray, call, so you do not have to explain the whole storm in the middle of it. If needed, invite them to stand with you as we cut off access points and triggers. This we will do next, together. Let them be the one who sits with you while you make calls, change settings, cancel subscriptions, delete numbers, or sign up for a group. Shared courage multiplies. Remember this: accountability is not surveillance. It is shared courage. It is not punishment. It is protection. It is not a cage. It is a handrail on the stairs while your legs regain strength. You are not a project to be fixed. You are my beloved to be restored. I am in the room when you speak. I am in their voice when they remind you of who you are. I am in the silence when you breathe and feel the fear pass. Angels stand ready to celebrate small, consistent yeses. Heaven has paused to help you form a different habit: honesty, connection, light. Take my hand. Do not delay. Send the message. Make the call. Schedule the meeting. Let one safe person into the place you used to board up. As you do, watch the weight continue to lift and the path ahead grow brighter. We have opened the first door with confession. Now we fortify the hallway with companionship. Next, with this safe one by your side, we will close the practical doors that once kept the secret supplied. I am leading. You are not alone. This is your turning point, and I will never leave you. My child, now we move from tears to tools, from emotion to action. Repentance becomes real when you remove what feeds the compromise. I am not asking you to try harder in the same environment. I am leading you to change the environment that keeps refueling the thing you just laid down. You confessed. You invited a safe person. Now with them beside you, we cut the supply lines. We close the private doorways. We starve what once felt strong. Heaven has paused to strengthen your hands for this. Steady, specific, holy. Name the supply. Do not pretend you don't know where the pipeline runs. You know the apps that pull you under. You know the numbers that answer when you are weakest. You know the time of night when your resolve thins. You know the locations, the parking lot, the aisle, the tab, the playlist, the substances, the secret accounts, the side messages, the cash stashes, the shows that numb and then ignite hunger. Bring the list into the open. Write it down with your safe person there. Say, these are the entry points. Do not romanticize them. Do not grieve them as if they were friends. They have been doorways to loss. Tonight they become exits for peace. Now act. Delete it, block it, unfollow it, uninstall it, sign out, remove autofill, clear saved passwords, disable the browser, cancel the subscription, end the free trial you treated like a loophole, leave the chat, mute the thread, Exit the group, change the email, change the number, change the route home so you do not pass the old doorway. Do not linger at the threshold of what you just renounced. Pour it out, throw it away, box it up, and remove it from the house. Close the account. Freeze the card that funds the compromise. Turn off late-night delivery. Return the key. Shred the note. Remove the photo. Burn the excuse. Do not keep a souvenir of a prison. Do this with your safe one present. Hand them your phone while you delete. Let them set the restrictions you will not set for yourself. Put a passcode you do not know on the App Store. Turn on downtime. Turn on content filters. Move the charger out of your bedroom. Let your phone sleep in the kitchen. No devices in bed. No earbuds after 10 p.m. if the night is where the pull lives. Keep the door open when you work late alone. If the hallway is where you drift, choose a different seat in the house. If the couch is your trap at midnight, make your bedtime earlier and your alarm consistent. If the car is your confessional to the old pattern, fill it with a worship playlist and a voice memo where you remind yourself out loud who you are. If certain streets seduce you, reroute. If certain stores trigger you, order pickup and let your safe person go with you or go in your place. Wisdom is not weakness, it is war. Hear me. Boundaries are not punishment. Boundaries are proof of love. Fences are for vineyards that matter. Locks are for treasures. You are not putting yourself in a cage. You are building a garden wall while new roots take hold. Let the enemy call it legalism. I call it loyalty to your future. This is scaffolding during reconstruction. It is temporary in its form and permanent in its fruit. You will not always need this many rails, but for now they keep you from the edge, while your legs grow strong again. You are not less spiritual for using tools. You are wiser than the pattern that thought it could outsmart you. Do not only remove, replace. Emptiness creates echo. Fill the space with life. Replace midnight scrolling with a fixed rhythm of prayer. 10 minutes before bed, 10 minutes when you wake. Read aloud a passage and let your own ears hear my words over you. Set a worship playlist as your default soundscape. Put a journal by your bed to catch the swirl before it becomes a search. Choose sleep as a strategy. Fatigue is a trigger, so respect bedtime as a boundary. Move your body. A 20-minute walk in daylight resets more than mood. Drink water. Eat real food. Your body is not your enemy. It is an ally I designed to carry your spirit well. Schedule connection. A weekly group, a midweek dinner, a standing call with your safe person. Serve somewhere small and faithful. Pouring out in healthy ways reroutes the need to escape. Build a simple list for your evenings. Light a candle, read truth, stretch, pray, rest. When the hour that used to belong to secrecy arrives, hand it to me on purpose with practices that anchor you. Treat this like the warfare it is, with hope, not dread. We are not negotiating with the old. We are cutting the lines that fed it. I am strengthening your no. I am making a way of escape. When the tug comes, I will nudge, and you will have a plan. Practice the 2-minute rescue. Move your body, change your environment, connect, stand up, step outside, splash water on your face, text light to your safe person, call and let them pray while the wave passes. Read one paragraph of truth out loud. Breathe slowly, in with peace, out with release. Do not argue with temptation, outlast it with movement and light. If you fail, do not hide, report it quickly. Confession fast, recovery faster. This is how momentum shifts. Make your calendar your ally. Put appointments with freedom on it. Schedule the cancellation calls. Put a reminder to empty the drawer. Plan the route that bypasses the old place. Add your check-ins at morning and evening. Set downtime to begin before your weakness begins. Protect the first hour of your day and the last hour of your night. Bookend your hours with light. When your calendar looks like a friend, your future stops feeling like an accident. My child, I am not micromanaging you. I am guarding you. I am the shepherd who knows where the cliff hides under the grass. I am proud of your courage. I delight in your practical yes. As you close doors, I open others. As you block access, I release access to peace. As you pour out the counterfeit, I pour in the real. You will feel space return in your mind. You will hear me more clearly because the static is lower. You will find yourself smiling without checking the room. You will sleep and wake without dread. This is not fantasy. This is the fruit of light. Tonight, choose 5 closures. Do 3 right now. The other 2 schedule within the next 24 hours, with times and accountability attached. Send the list to your safe person. Say out loud, I choose the light. I protect what God is doing in me. Then act, delete it, block it, unfollow it, throw it away. Leave the chat, change the route, close the door, open your hands, open your mouth in praise, open your calendar to wisdom. I am with you in every click, every call, every poured out bottle, every rerouted drive. Others might hear these words, but right now it's just you and me, and I am leading you into a stable, steady, bright path. This is your turning point. Walk with me through it. I will never leave you. My child, let me rename you. You have done brave work, truth on your tongue, a safe hand in yours, doors closing that once kept you circling the same night. Now hear me. You are not the thing you hid. You are not the night that pulled you. You are not the message shame keeps replaying in your mind. You think your secret disqualifies you. I say it is the place I will show my power. Others might hear these words, but right now it is just you and me. Let my voice be louder than the echo that has lived under your ribs. This is your turning point, and identity is the ground we secure tonight. Shame has been trying to author your name. It whispers, ruined, fake, almost, too late, too far. It points to your past and calls it your future. It drags your gaze to the mirror and paints your reflection with what you did instead of who you are. But I am the author of your story, and I do not share the pen with shame. Hear me clearly. Condemnation is not my language. Condemnation says, hide, disappear, pretend. Condemnation shuts doors and locks you out of hope. Conviction is mine. It sounds like a hand on your shoulder and a door opening. Conviction says, come home, this way, right now. Conviction names the wound to bring the medicine. Condemnation bruises the heart to make you quit. Learn the difference, and you will stop mistaking my rescue for rejection. Let me speak the truer, older, stronger name over you. You are chosen. You are loved. You are intentionally made. Nothing about you is accidental. You are not abandoned. You are not ruined. You are not too far gone. You are my beloved. You are my treasure. You are the one I came for when the room was quiet and your heart was loud. I saw every twist and turn, every tear you hid, every rope you tried to cut with your teeth because your hands felt tied. I did not flinch. I did not reconsider you. I kept the seat at the table with your name on it, and I guarded your future while you wrestled in the hallway. I am not ashamed to call you mine. I know how the old labels stuck: weak, hypocrite, addict, unreliable, too much, not enough. They tattooed themselves on your thoughts and made you walk bent. They taught you to apologize for existing before you even spoke, but I am washing those words off you. I am renaming the rooms inside you. Over the doorway where shame wrote failure, I am carving forgiven. Over the room labeled secret, I am inscribing sanctuary of light. Over unworthy, I am engraving chosen and kept. Let your inner mouth practice my words until the walls agree. Your mind will clear, your heart will soften, your prayers will feel honest again. That buzzing under your skin that made you restless in stillness, I am quieting it. That tightness in your chest when you tried to pray, I am loosening it. As you agree with my name over you, you will find yourself breathing deeper. Your thoughts will stop circling the drain and begin to move like a river with banks. You will not need to perform for my attention. You already have it. You will not need to rehearse defense speeches in your head. I am your defense. I am your home. Listen to me. You are not a divided person destined to live split in two. Public you and private you, brave you and hidden you. That fracture was never the plan. Tonight we end the double story. Tonight we close the gap between who you are with me and who you are when the room empties. I am integrating you. Your yes to light has opened a seam in time. This is the first page of a new chapter. Your new season is not built on pretending to be strong. It is built on letting me be your strength. Forward, not backward. Whole, not halved. Steady, not spinning. You fear that people will only remember what you were. Leave that fear with me. I am already working the soil of your reputation with patience and fruit. I am not rushing you to display. I am rooting you in identity. In time, fruit will preach for you. Peace on your face, integrity in your choices, consistency in your steps. Let them see me remake you slowly and surely. Do not sprint for applause. Walk for wholeness. Do not borrow old names because newness feels strange. Let the strangeness be a sign that you have left the old country. Say this with me right now, even softly. I am not my secret. I am not my shame. I am not the labels of failure. I am God's beloved child, chosen, clean, covered, called. I receive the name He gives me. I agree with His truth about me. My past is not my prison. His presence is my path. Breathe, my child. Feel how your shoulders settle when your mouth agrees with me. Feel how the fog thins when you stop arguing with your worth. I know you worry. What if I stumble again? Hear me. Stumbles do not rename you. They are moments, not identities. Your identity is anchored in my choice, not your flawless execution. When conviction comes, it will lift your chin, not push your face to the floor. When you fall, you will get up faster because shame is not running the room anymore. Confession will be your first response, not your last resort. Accountability will feel like family, not like court. Boundaries will be love, not punishment. This is what identity does. It stabilizes behavior by settling belonging. Heaven has paused to seal this in you. Angels stand ready to celebrate not noise, but your quiet agreement with truth. I am placing a new name on your heart, beloved. I am tying a ribbon of courage around your ribcage. Steady. I am planting a flag over your future, free. Let these 3 words become your refrain when the old chorus starts up. Beloved, steady, free. Whisper them when you wake. Speak them when you feel pulled. Write them where your eyes will meet them. Let your inner weather pattern learn a new climate. This is your final call to stop rehearsing who you were and to begin practicing who you are. Do not walk backward into borrowed shame. Do not close your heart because you are not finished yet. I am not finished yet. I am moving you into a chapter where peace fits and secrecy does not. Take my hand again. Trust me one more time. I will never leave you. We are not done. We are different now. You are not the secret you've been hiding. You are mine, and this is not your ending. This is where we begin again, together. My child, now we seal what we began. Heaven has paused for this exact moment. This is where the hidden thing loses its grip, when your mouth agrees with truth and your heart opens to my peace. Others might hear this, but right now it is just you and me. Breathe. I am near. I am listening. I am not here to embarrass you. I am here to rescue you. I am not here to condemn you. I am here to lift the weight. Take my hand again. Trust me one more time. I will never leave you. We will pray slowly. We will pray simply. We will move what has lived in the dark into my light, and I will answer you with peace that does not make sense to fear. Let your body come into this too. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let your breath grow steady. This is a homecoming prayer. This is your turning point prayer. Now pray these words with me. Use your voice if you can. Whisper if you must. I am listening. Dear Heavenly Father, I come to you tonight because I cannot and will not carry this alone anymore. You see me, you know me, you love me. I confess the one thing I have been hiding. I bring it into your light right now. I name it before you. You know its shape, you know its pull, you know its history in me. I whisper its name to you now without excuses, without edits, without blame. Cleanse me, wash me, forgive me. I agree with your truth. Hiding has stolen my peace, and I want to live in the light with you. I renounce this compromise. I lay down the counterfeit comfort that promised relief and delivered chains. I release control. I release shame. I release the story that says I have to fix this in secret. I choose your way. I choose your light. I choose your peace. Tonight I exchange heaviness for hope, turmoil for stillness, fear for faith, secrecy for honesty. Fill me with peace beyond understanding. Fill me with holy desire for what is true. Fill me with strength to walk away from what harms me and toward what heals me. I surrender my access points and my excuses. I surrender the apps, the numbers, the routes, the late hours, the private doorways, the loopholes, the stashes, the playlists, the messages, the patterns I've protected. I put them in your hands and ask for the courage to close them. Teach my hands to act quickly. Teach my mouth to speak truth. Teach my feet to walk a different way when the old street calls my name. Holy Spirit, help me. I cannot do this by willpower alone. Be my counselor, my comforter, my guide. Nudge me when the wave begins to rise. Interrupt me when I drift. Remind me of who I am when the old names get loud. Empower me to choose the light again and again until it feels like home. Show me the safe person I must tell. Highlight them to my heart. Give me words that are honest and simple. Give me courage to send the message. Make the call. Schedule the conversation within the next 24 hours. Go before me into that room. Prepare their heart. Let their voice echo yours, firm and kind, true and full of hope. Let this partnership protect what you are doing in me. Give me practical wisdom for boundaries that fit my life right now. Show me the first 5 closures I must do. Strengthen my yes to act tonight on 3 of them and to schedule the other 2 for tomorrow with accountability attached. Help me remove access, avoid triggers, and close the private doors with clarity and speed. Teach me to replace empty space with practices that anchor me: prayer, truth, worship, rest, and connection. Guard my mind. Place a hand of peace over my chest. Set a guard over my eyes and my ears. Put a handrail on my nights. Bookend my days with your presence. Let my phone, my calendar, my habits all become allies of freedom. When I am tired, lead me to rest. When I am lonely, lead me to people. When I am tempted, lead me to the way of escape you promise is near. I receive forgiveness. I receive cleansing. I receive a new beginning. I receive the name you spoke over me, beloved, steady, free. I am not my secret. I am not my shame. I am your child. I am covered by your mercy, strengthened by your spirit, guided by your wisdom. I forgive those who wounded me and whose words tried to define me. I release bitterness and self-hatred. I break agreement with the lie that says I am too far gone or destined to repeat the past. I agree with your truth. I am chosen, kept, and led. Tonight I lay down the burden that was never mine to carry. I lay it at your feet and do not pick it up again. I will walk in the light. I will tell the truth. I will be accountable. I will close doors. I will open my life to you and to the wise help you send. This is my turning point. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for lifting the weight. Thank you for peace that will meet me even in my sleep. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Stay here with me a moment longer. Feel what just shifted. The door you opened with your mouth is real. I heard every word. I received every surrender. I am answering with peace. The static will begin to quiet. The tightness will begin to loosen. Tears may come. Let them be the river that carries away what you no longer need. You will sleep differently tonight. The night will not own you. Dreams will not chase you with shame. You will wake lighter. You will wake with a clear, quiet center and a next step ready. This is your turning point. Do not rush past it. Let the silence after Amen be a seal. I am surrounding you. Angels stand ready to stand guard at the doors you just closed. I am placing a fresh courage in your bones. Your nervous system will learn a new rhythm. Your mind will discover how to rest. Your heart will feel held. And when the old pull knocks, you will not answer it by reflex. You will answer it by choice, and you will have help. Within the next 24 hours, I will give you a window and a name. Take it. Reach out to your safe person. Share the truth you just prayed. Agree on your check-ins. Act on the closures. Speak, beloved, steady, free, when the echo tries to return. Keep tonight's prayer near. Read it again in the morning. Let your own ears hear your own vow in my presence. I am not measuring you for perfection. I am walking you into freedom, steady and sure. My child, I am proud of you. You did not run from the light. You let me lift what tried to bury you. Do not call this small. Heaven is celebrating what you just did. This is not a feeling. This is a foundation. I will never leave you. I will guide you step by step. We will build on this prayer with actions that match it, and you will see fruit that lasts. Rest now. I am covering you. Tonight, peace wins. Tonight, the grip breaks. Tonight, you step into the light, and forward is the only direction we are going, together. My child, the next 24 hours are not another blur on the calendar. They are the bridge that carries what you prayed into how you live. Freedom is protected by steps, not someday, but now. Heaven has paused to help you move. I am with you. I will not leave you. I will steady your steps. I will guide you out of the fog. Take my hand again. Trust me one more time. This is your turning point. Right now, before you scroll, before you drift, do these 5 simple things. Write what you confessed in one clear sentence. Date it. Time it. This is your line in the sand. Put that page where you will see it tomorrow morning, not hidden, but holy. Send the accountability text. I chose the light tonight. I need to share something honestly. Can we talk in the next 24 hours? I choose freedom. Do not wait for perfect words. Send the message, then breathe. Remove one access point immediately, the strongest one. Delete, block, sign out, cancel. Don't keep a souvenir of a prison. Schedule the conversation. Put a time on the calendar with your safe person. Name the hour and commit. Choose one replacement habit for the space you use to give secrecy. A 10-minute prayer walk, a worship playlist at bedtime, a chapter of truth aloud, a journal beside your pillow. Pick one, name it, begin it tonight. By morning, read the prayer you just prayed out loud. Let your own ears hear your vow in my presence. Confirm the meeting time with your safe person. If they haven't replied yet, send a gentle follow-up and choose a backup name I will bring to mind. Do your first closure task from the list we made. Empty a drawer, change the route, move the charger, set content filters, turn on downtime, place the phone to sleep outside your bedroom, bookend your day. 10 minutes with me before you step out, 10 minutes before you sleep. This is not law, this is oxygen. By midday, check in. A simple update, still in the light, beloved, steady, free. Take a 5-minute walk and pray with your feet. With each step, breathe in peace, breathe out release. Feed your body what calms your nervous system. Water, food that isn't the quick spike, a few deep breaths by a window. If the urge swells, use the 2-minute rescue. Move your body, change rooms, step into light. Text light to your safe person. Read one paragraph of truth out loud. Do not argue with temptation. Outlast it with motion and light. I am right there, nudging, guiding, opening the way of escape. By evening, keep the door open where secrecy like to sit. No devices in bed. Choose your replacement habit on purpose. Worship low in the background, a page of scripture spoken, a brief journal line. Today I chose light. Here's how God met me. Set tomorrow's small steps before sleep. What you will remove next. When you will meet. Who you will serve in some small, faithful way. Then rest. I will watch over your night. Prepare for resistance. It is predictable and it is survivable. Cravings may rise like waves. Answer them quickly. I already told the truth. I am not going back. Shame may flash old images, old names. Answer it with mine. Beloved, steady, free. Fear of exposure may whisper, you will regret this. Answer with me. I am with you. I will not embarrass you. I will lead you. Pray short and often. Jesus, rescue. Spirit, steady me. Father, you are my peace. Breathe 5 slow breaths. Inhale, peace. Exhale, release. Change your posture. Stand up, shoulders back, chin lifted. Put your feet on the floor of a brighter room. Call your safe person before you spiral. If you stumble, do not disappear. Report it quickly. Confession fast. Recovery faster. Stumbles are moments. They are not a name. Listen to me. I will not leave you. I am the shepherd who walks you through the valley and knows where the edges hide under the grass. I steady your gate. I clear the fog. I set a guard over the doors you just closed. Angels stand ready to stand watch while you sleep and as you rise. I am training your reflexes to run to light, not to hiding. You will hear me more clearly because the static is lowering. You will feel your mind quiet because peace is moving in. Make your yes visible. Type Amen if you're bringing it into the light tonight. Comment Jesus if you choose freedom. Share this with someone hiding in silence so they know a door is open and they are not alone. If this message is rescuing you and you want to help it reach others still in bondage, please support this work. Your gift, your prayer, even a super thanks keeps the lifeline stretched to the next heart that needs it. Now act. Set 2 alarms. 1 for your morning time with me. 1 for your evening wind down. Place your phone where it sleeps away from your bed. Put the trash bag by the drawer that needs emptying. Put your shoes by the door for the prayer walk. Send the calendar invite. Do not wait for the feeling to arrive before the obedience begins. Obedience makes room for peace. Peace will follow your steps. Others might hear these words, but right now it's just you and me. This is your final call to protect what I just planted. Take my hand. We step forward now, 1 honest text, 1 closed door, 1 small holy habit at a time. Tonight, the grip breaks. Tomorrow, the pattern bends. And in the next 24 hours, you will know deep in your bones, the night does not own you anymore. We are walking in the light together.